Hi guys, Mike here from Team 73 and welcome back to Demon Souls. So this is episode 3 guys, and today we are in the Nexus. We are going to be spending a good amount of time here as well before we progress.
The monumental will explain the Nexus to thee.
So to be able to progress on, we need to head up the stairs. This place is a bit of a maze and I always get lost and typically always end up going the wrong way. Oh yeah, more up please. We need to go all the way up and find the NPC, and we'll see a nice cutscene that will explain a little bit more about Demon Souls, and more importantly, it will unlock the rest of the levels for us, which means that we can actually progress and move forwards. Up. More up. Loads of random messages around. I don't really understand why. Oh, here we go. What's this? Time for rolling. Nah, I'm gonna go with no. Oh, here we go.
We have long awaited you, slayer of demons. I am one of the monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is a tale I wish to tell you. Once, we too a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to its slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and most of the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what lands still remained, we entrusted 6 leaders with 6 precious archstones, one to the king of a small yet industrious land, one to the king of the burrowers underground, one to the wise queen of the great ivory tower, one to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls, one to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen, and the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed in the fringelands that survived. We contained the Old One here below the Nexus and prohibited the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
So here we can see by the power of the monumental, the 4 sealed archstones have been unlocked.
Now it is your turn.
There is a little bit more exploring to do here. There are a few items that are hidden around. Oh, there's one. I was just about to say, if I can remember where they all are. There is actually quite a lot more to the Nexus than a lot of people I think appreciate. There are a few more hidden items as well that you have to effectively go like kind of through jumping puzzles to be able to get to them. So I will show those in another video, folks. At the moment, I'm just trying to find my way up. Here we go. Basically, again, more up, more up. No, that's a wall. up. And when we get to the top, if I've gone the right way, yep, here we go. Touch the door to the Pantheon. So the Pantheon, guys, is effectively like a leaderboard. So what it actually shows us is, you know, people that have completed stuff in the game. We'll see in a moment, here they are. The fastest first completions as well. So you can go up to any of them. You can see who it was. If you go into it, you can see what items they were using as well. How long it took them to be able to complete the game. So, you know, if you get your speed run on, guys, you could get yourself onto that leaderboard. But this isn't the reason I came up here. Not this side. There's an item I want. I thought it was around that side. My bad. Sorry, guys, bear with. It must be around the other side. Mender of the World. I'm not quite sure what Mender of the World is. Most phantoms destroyed. That's pretty... it's not this side either. Sorry. Hang on. This way through the middle. Yeah, left side. So you can see there's loads of different leaderboards for all kinds of different things. And here's our item. So the item that we just picked up, guys, what it basically allows us to do is change ourselves from phantom form back into human form. At the moment we're in human form. It's kind of obvious to see that we're in human form because, you know, we look like a human, we don't look like a ghost. But what we need to think about, and we're going to talk about this now, is do we always want to be in human form? Because Dark Souls, or Demon Souls, has a thing called tendency. Tendency affects the world quite a lot, actually. And the way that we steer that tendency can have an effect on various different events that happen in the world. So if you bring up your menu and you have a look at the tendency screen, you'll be able to go along to, yeah, this one. You can see all the places here, and they've got a little eye underneath them that shows you that world's current tendency. In this playthrough, guys, I want to get all of those to pure white. So what that means is that I can't die in those areas in human form. If I do, it actually brings them down towards black. So it's really important that we don't die in any of these areas in human form. Basically, if you complete a boss, it adds, let's say, +1 to that area. Okay, if you then die in that area in human form, it's -1. So it puts you back at 0 again. And I always want to try and keep it white. If you start going dark, the enemies start to become a lot harder as well. So just for the sake of making life easier for you, it's better to try and keep it in white. The problem is at the moment, though, we are in human form because we defeated the last boss, and there's only one real way that we can deal with that. So there we go, guys. Our first death of our Demon Souls playthrough. But as you can see, we are now back in spirit form, which is where I wanted to be. So now I can die in any area as much as I like without it affecting my tendency.
Brave soul, for whom death is no fear. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber. What is it? Seekest thou the power of souls? Of course. After all, thou requirest strength. Go ahead. Touch the demon inside me. Let these vagabond souls become thine own.
So we can now touch the demon inside of her, and this is where we can go to spend all of our souls that we've gathered playing through to be able to level up. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Because I killed myself, I lost all my souls, but we can go and pick them back up. That's one of the things I really like about Soulsborne types games is because if you die, you do lose all the souls that you've picked up. However, If you can make your way back to where it was you actually died, you will be able to retrieve them again. However, if you die on the way there, they're gone forever. So it's really important that you make your way back to be able to retrieve your souls without dying when you're on the way back there, guys. Because if you lose a large amount of souls, believe me, it can be frustrating. I'm pretty sure this game is responsible for a lot of broken controllers. So now we can make our way back down. We can go and touch our inner demons again, and we can start leveling up. So I'm going to be doing a strength build, guys. So building into strength is going to be quite important to me. But it's not what I'm going to do straight away. I'm actually going to pop my vitality here up to 20 just to give me a little bit more health. Because I'm playing in spirit form, my health bar is a little bit restricted. I've got some souls in here that I can use as well. Yeah, those ones. What I'm actually going to do, I think, is pop my boss souls into storage because I'm going to need them a little bit later on. But all these other ones, I can use them up. That's basically going to give me souls that I can use to level up a little bit more now. Is that all of them? Yes. Right.
Thou seekest the power, then touch the demons.
So I can level up a little bit more. So I'm going to pop my endurance up to 15 so I get a bit more stamina. Oh, cool. I can put my strength to 15 as well, which is going to give me that little bit more damage.
Art thou finished?
Cool. So that's pretty much leveling up dealt with, guys, and everything you need to know about leveling. There are certain builds that you can do, but I just tend to pump towards strength. So around here, you've got this guy.
What do you want, brute? I have no use for addlepates like yourself. Away
He doesn't want to talk to us right now because he sells magic spells and our magic is not high enough to be able to use them, so he's a bit rude. So round the other side, obviously we've got storage guy here, we've got our blacksmith there, we've got that chick, I'm not actually totally sure what her role is. The guy over here will sell us miracles, so like healing spells and things like that. And who are you?
Sinned. I swore allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his augustness. O Lord, punish me,
All right.
for I have not the strength to punish myself.
Okay, so you're pretty much pointless. Okay, one more thing. When we were back, episode 2, we picked up... Where is it? It's here somewhere. Oh, hang on. Was that it? There we go. The jade hair ornament. So I'm going to show you what we do with that, guys. You want to take yourself on round to our storage guy.
Your load and look after any excess baggage.
And you're going to talk to him a couple times and go through some dialogue options.
I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a coward. When I came to, I was in this Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls.
Okay, so we need to talk to him again. Normally 2 is enough.
Cared for me during my first days here. She says very little, but has a kind heart. She's just the age my young daughter would have been. Poor girl. Trapped here with her eyes occluded by wax. If only something could be done to help her.
That should be enough.
Best of luck to you.
Right, so we'll come away from him. And then go back. And hopefully...
That belongs to my daughter. Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask a favor? Would you mind giving me that hair ornament? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter.
So obviously we are going to give him the ornament back, guys.
You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I found it discarded on the main road. It might look ordinary, but it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
Cool, so that's given us the Ring of Herculean Strength. I'll show you what that does. So this raises our item carry capacity, which will basically enable us to be able to carry more stuff with us. So on the note of carrying stuff, I'm just seeing if there's anything I can put on without taking my equipment burden over 40%. I don't like fat rolling, which is why I've got basically no clothes on. Okay, so we can't actually equip anything else. So what I'm going to do now is have a look at our item burden. You can see it's at 74 out of 110 right now. So anything I'm not going to use, I'm going to send it through to storage, which takes my item burden down. So literally everything that I'm not using is being sent off. Yep. Don't need any of this. The rings I'm not worried about because they're only 0.2 in weight, so it doesn't really matter all that much, to be honest. Oh, hang on. I want to chuck in as well our crafting materials. Well, upgrade materials. We'll get rid of those. Also, so basically the idea of what we've just done, guys, is to keep that item burden down. The last thing you'd want is to be able to find something and not be able to pick it up because you're over capacity. So I think we're more or less there for this episode, guys. Anything else we need to talk about? We'll just, again, quickly on tendency. Obviously, we are going for pure white because that's going to give me the options that I want in the world and the specific tendency-based events that I want to happen to be able to get the items that I want to get, basically. For you, you may not want to do it white. You might want to do it black. I leave that completely up to you guys. So we are actually going to wrap up here. A little bit of a shorter episode this time round, but by the time we finish doing the stuff in the Nexus, it's adding on to our time, so we couldn't really do a lot more anyway. On the next episode, guys, I'm going to show you the best starter weapons and how to get them for pretty much any build that you're doing. Like I mentioned, I'm going to do strength, but whether you're doing magic or a dexterity build, I'll show you where to pick up the best items, and we will carry on with our playthrough as well, guys. So as ever, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, guys, be sure to hit that like button, and I will see you all on the next one.